Is this the best and most versatile professional drawing tablets for its price? In this video, I'll be going over exactly why and how the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 has quickly managed to become one of my favorite drawing displays for both professional and personal work. Full disclosure, while XPPen did send me this tablet, all of my thoughts and opinions in this review are 100% genuine and my own. Okay, so the Artist 13.3 Pro V2. Getting used to this drawing display has actually been a very big deal for me personally, because it has managed to completely change my perspective on what you can expect with the amount of money you spend on a drawing display in 2025. For context, I honestly think I've been out of the loop about the drawing display market and how much more accessible professional tablets are. Aside from a super expensive drawing display tablet that I got to use while studying in art school for 2 years, I begrudgingly used the same pen display for over 7 years, dealing with numerous issues that I just thought were typical to any display in its price range.
So annoying.
Maybe it's the cords connected and stuff.
No.
So imagine my surprise in 2025 to see XPPen's Artist 13.3 Pro V2 outperform my previous display tablet in nearly every single way at half the price of what I spent all those years ago. The Artist 13.3 Pro V2 is the second version of XPPen's 13.3 Pro display tablet, offering a compact and sleek design with a 13.3-inch fully laminated display. It offers full HD resolution of 1920 by 1080 and weighs just 1.139 kilograms, making it super lightweight and portable. It has 8 built-in customizable express keys and an innovative red dial for quick zooming, scrolling, and brush adjustments. Included with the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 is a foldable stand, a battery-free stylus, a pen case/holder containing 8 replaceable pen nibs, a cleaning cloth, a drawing glove, and a quick guide. Additionally, you'll find a USB-C to USB-C cable, USB-C to USB-A cable, a USB-A extension cord, and a 3-in-1 HDMI to USB-C cable respectively. I was pleased to find that everything from the connectivity, calibration, and customization of the display was really quick and easy to set up. Depending on what computer you're using, and if its USB-C ports provide enough power, you may only need to use a limited amount of cables. For example, my M1 MacBook Pro has powerful enough USB-C ports that support both data transfer and power delivery, meaning I didn't have to use the included 3-in-1 HDMI to USB-C cable. Update, looks like I also don't even need to use the USB-C to USB-A cable, but rather just the one USB-C to USB-C cable, which is really cool for me given that I like to work outside of my workspace. While I've been able to find myself solely using these responsive express keys while drawing, I expect to use them in combination with the existing keyboard shortcuts that I've become accustomed to over the years. There's only so many keyboard shortcuts you can assign to the express keys. You know, if you're working in a software like Photoshop, there's a lot of shortcuts that kind of force you to move your hand over to the keyboard occasionally. But when you're in the zone and you're drawing quite a bit, those express keys are, at least to me, after customizing them, more than enough. In terms of the XPPen display tablet driver, I noticed and really appreciated how easily accessible and well laid out everything was. Everything I need to know and access about the display tablet or stylus is easy to customize and edit within an easy to read and understand interface. I was a little worried that the screen size would be too small considering that I'd be moving from a larger screen on my previous display, and while I do enjoy having a larger display to work with, after using it comfortably, I can honestly say that it's been the perfect size for the professional and personal work that I do. I really like being able to work freely in different positions, and because of its lightweight and convenient form factor, I'm able to reposition the display, leaving my desk to be way more available than it ever was before. It's gonna really allow me to move my setup to different places. I can go work in the living room or outside. That's one of my favorite things about the iPad Pro and drawing on that as opposed to my previous tablet. For an uninterrupted and enjoyable creative experience, the display's full lamination and anti-glare film minimizes reflections by reducing the space between the pen nib and the display. The display has this premium paper-like drawing texture that gives the stylus just enough light friction to offer you the right amount of control while drawing. This texture is another thing that reminds me of the massive and really expensive drawing displays I would use while in art school, which was pleasantly surprising for, again, up until this point I really believed that this type of premium drawing experience was walled off for display tablets in that unaffordable price bracket. Ensuring that your work has vibrant and true-to-life colors, the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 supports 16.7 million colors, covering 88% NTSC, 120% sRGB, and a 91% Adobe RGB, resulting in vibrant and true-to-life images with smooth and seamless color transitions. With a brightness of 250 candelas per square meter and a contrast ratio of 1000:1, the display also has a brightness adjustment button allowing for drawing in various lighting conditions. One of, if not my biggest issue with my previous display tablet was that it really lacked color accuracy and contrast. I'd consistently have to adjust and fix my work on a separate display afterwards. But after calibrating the Artist 13.3 Pro V2, this is no longer an issue I have to deal with or work around. The colors and contrast are accurately represented, allowing me to work confidently and efficiently without ever second guessing myself and the creative decisions I make. It would sometimes like spend me so many hours just fixing something I just color graded. So this is a huge relief that I can now use my art display for like coloring. It's pretty cool. With a highly responsive initial activation force of just 3 grams, the X3 Pro Smart Chip Stylus is the world's first to achieve 16,000 pressure levels. To put that into perspective, before the introduction of the X3 Pro Smart Chip Stylus, industry standard for pen pressure sensitivity typically ranged between 2,048 and 8,192 levels. With this ridiculous level of accuracy, the Stylus honestly managed to capture even the finest details while drawing, with seamless line transitions and ultra-precise strokes. I don't think I can fully express how much I love this stylus for this display tablet. It's comfortable to hold, it's versatile, it has a 60% tilt function, and it requires absolutely no charging. The fact that I don't have to charge this ever is amazing. I thought that that type of stylus was only for those like super expensive, costing thousands of dollars tablets, but no. They're here. You don't have to charge this once. I don't know if my excitement over this stuff is, again, as a result of possibly being out of the loop in regard to what is now being offered at this competitive price range among art displays. But if these are things that are truly unique to the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 or XPPen in general, I remain very impressed. As someone who's dealt with specific issues over the years with my previous display tablet, there are certain things about the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 that I simply cannot stop smiling about. But one of the biggest takeaways and realizations that I had from my time using the display was just simply how much more accessible professional grade tools are for people these days. Whether you're a beginner looking to get the most out of your money or professional looking for a compact and versatile display tablet without overwhelming your workspace, I think this display has everything you could ever need. The excellent pressure sensitivity, color accuracy, and portable build makes the Artist 13.3 Pro V2 a stellar device that has quickly become my personal favorite pen display that I've used thus far. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you left a like. And if you are interested in winning a XPPen Deco 640, consider following me on Instagram for details on an upcoming art challenge. Thanks again for XPPen for collaborating with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.